guidance from your doctor or medical professional before participating in any activities offered by Chronically Awesome. Never rely on our content in place of seeking professional medical advice. By using this video, you agree that you are voluntarily using or acting upon our content. You also agree that, save where Chronically Awesome is at fault, your use of or acting upon the content is at your own risk, including, but not limited to, all risk to yourself of harm, injury or illness, and in particular any harm, injury or illness resulting from overexertion or exacerbation of any medical conditions caused by the use of the content. Always remember that, if you experience pain while using or acting upon our content, stop and consult your doctor or medical professional. Always warm up before a class and warm down after. You do not need to complete an entire class. You can always start with a short section and build up to completing a full class over time. Pace yourself and listen to your body. Most of all, have fun. Exercise should be empowering and make you feel good. If it's not fun, try a different style of class until you find something you enjoy.
Namaste. So we're going to do this one's going to be a seated practice, and it's focusing on our spinal column and wringing out all the energy wheels that run through us, all of our chakras. We're also going to do a little bit of grounding work into our hips. So we start to really draw the energy from our mind and into our body and then connect to the earth with some grounded practice. It's going to be slow, it's going to be gentle, but we are going to be seated, and your seated position does not have to look like this. It can be on a chair, it can be in bed, or it can be on the floor, whatever feels right for you. If you can't cross legs very easily, you can always just pop your legs out in a wide leg position. That can help feel a bit more comfortable. Or you can kneel if that feels okay. And if you can cross legs but your legs and your knees are a little bit lifted, just get a load of pillows or cushions and stuff them underneath you so you've got a bit of support, so you can fully relax down into it rather than feeling like you've got to hold yourself. And another really nice thing to do is sometimes to sit on a cushion. So if you are a little bit tight in your hips or in your lower back, by raising your bottom up a little higher can just help the legs drop down a little bit more. So take a moment, press pause, have a little play into the position that feels comfortable for you, because we're going to be in the practice and we're going to be seated for the whole of the practice. So it's important that you find a comfortable position. And as always, with anything that you do in your own body, it's your choice. So if you pick a position and then in 10 minutes time you think actually this position isn't right for me, have a wriggle. You do not have to stay with it the whole time. You can change it up a little. As you find yourself into that comfortable position, your position of choice, just allow the gaze to drop down in front of you as you start to soften it. And then the eyes to gently close. Allow the breath to slowly deepen. As you start to feel the belly drawing out and in with each inhale and exhale. Become aware of the shoulders feeling a little heavier and sliding down the back of the body as you feel the energy start to drop from the mind down into your body space. Feeling your seat bones rooting down and your muscles spreading and softening. Relaxing the thighs and the calves and the feet. Maybe even giving the toes a little wiggle. And then let the focus drop fully onto the breath as you follow the slow flow of it in and out. Noticing if it's a bit stuttery or sticky, and if it's the case, just bring the focus there for a few moments as you try to soften the edges. allowing it to fully flow. And on your next inhale, visualizing a golden thread at the top of your head, gently easing you up a little taller. Gently feel the spine elongate. And as you exhale, feel your weight drop into your pelvis, into your legs as your shoulders slide down and you create space in the neck. As you inhale, gently allow the head to drop back. Doesn't matter how far. Imagine you're peeking up to the sky as you open the space in the throat. And as you exhale, slowly draw the chin to the chest and feel the length of the back of the spine. As you inhale, do the same again. Gently allow the head to draw back. And this time consciously draw the shoulders back and down as you open your heart a little. And as you exhale, slowly draw the chin to the chest and feel your shoulders roll forwards a little as you feel the back of the heart expand. As you inhale, come back to neutral, feeling the spine lengthen space between each vertebrae. And as you exhale, left ear towards left shoulder as you feel the right side lengthen. Notice, is there a temptation to lift the left shoulder to join the left ear? And see what happens if you really let both shoulders drop away, feeling that whole right side of the neck become a little more spacious. Breathe into that space. And then as you inhale, slowly draw yourself back through center. And as you exhale, take your right ear towards your right shoulder and feel the left side lengthen. You're going to feel it different in here, explore it. Try not to judge. And as you inhale, gently draw yourself back to neutral. And this time as you exhale, the chin rolls to the chest, shoulders roll slightly forwards, but the spine rolls towards the wall behind you as you kind of curl yourself into a mini ball. As you inhale, feel your heart draw forwards. Roll those shoulders back and take a little peek towards the sky. And as you exhale, rolling the spine back into that ball. Inhale, heart draws forward. You might feel a gentle lean developing, and that's fine, looking up towards the sky. And actively roll those shoulders back, really opening that heart space. And as you exhale, chin to chest, rolling the spine away from you. And we're going to start to move in a circle. So as you inhale, take the body out to the side, round in front of you. And as you exhale, roll it all the way back round. Imagine your body as a spoon and your pelvis as a bowl, and you're stirring something deliciously sticky in there. So we're going to move super slow. Half a circle as an inhale and half a circle as an exhale. With the eyes closed, exploring as you circle the body, are there any areas that scream a little tension or grab or tighten? And can you bring softness to those spaces by bringing awareness there? And notice your speed too. How fast are you trying to move? And can you slow it down? And then on your next inhale, no rush to get there, we're going to gently reverse those circles the other way. And like with everything, when we reverse it, it's going to feel different. We're approaching this from sensing into how we feel right in the moment, not even comparing ourselves to the other side. So really just tune into that feeling. Explore it. Breathe it. And then as you draw yourself up to neutral, feel the crown of the head lift. Deep inhale here. And as you exhale, shoulders drop away from your ears and you feel that space being created. Inhale, take the arms out to the side, reaching them up towards the sky. Feel the length. And as you exhale, take your right hand to your left leg, left knee, left hand behind your back for a twist, looking over that left shoulder. Notice here, do you kind of lean back or slump? And see if you can bring the energy through the spine, the crown of the head lifting, visualizing that golden thread drawing the top of the head up. And each exhale, creating another area of softness that you can twist a little further into. As you inhale, slowly draw yourself back to center. Take the hands towards the sky. Feel the energy rising through you all the way to the fingertip. And as you exhale, take the twist the other way. Super slowly, even through the transitions. No rushing. Deep awareness of the whole process. As you breathe into the belly and you explore each ounce of the process. So we're never missing a beat. Notice here, is there a tendency to collapse? Lean back and see what happens if you can grow tall, making space between each vertebrae as you wring out the spine. And then as you inhale, gently draw yourself all the way back to center, hands reaching towards the sky. Feel the energy rise up. And as we exhale, we're going to fold our body forwards and let those hands land wherever feels comfortable. It doesn't matter how deep you fold. The feeling of heaviness is what you're looking for. Heaviness in the body and heaviness in the head. And in this fold, really allowing the head to hang down, breathing into the back of the body. Feel the kidney area expand, the back of the lungs and the back of the heart broaden. And notice what's happening with the seat bones. Are they peeling up off the floor or can they root down? You exhale, looking for a little more heaviness, looking for a release. And then as you inhale, gently walk the hands a little further away from you and raise the body, but only slightly. And as you exhale, walk the hands over to the left side a little more. It might not move very far, or they might go fully over, so when you exhale, you fold over that left leg a little further. When you fold down and wherever you land that, rock that shoulder. Notice the tendency for that right shoulder to want to kick up. And see what happens if you can level it out. Still rooting that right hip bone into the earth and feeling the spine elongate out of the pelvis. Letting the head hang. Breathing into that right lung. And then as you inhale, slowly take yourself all the way over to the other side, staying low with the body, heavy with the body. And as you exhale, fold it down. Again, that left shoulder might want a little lift and lower until you find an evenness developing in the body. The left hip joint rooting down and the body extending from the pelvis. And don't be afraid to kind of shift yourself around a little as you get curious into your holding patterns and those spaces that like to get stuck. And then as you inhale, slowly draw yourself back to center. Take a full exhale here. Hands as far away as possible this time. And as you inhale, gently peel yourself up. The head comes up last to stop dizziness. Roll the shoulders towards the ears and let them slither down the back of the body. For some, that might be enough for you. And if that is, take 5 to 10 breaths in this seated position, allowing the body to process the practice. And if you're staying with me, as you next inhale, let the hands raise back up towards the sky. As you exhale, take the right hand down by your side. And take a lean over that right arm. Now that right elbow may not touch the floor, it may stay up. Whatever feels good for you. Notice what's going on in this left hip. Is it kind of peeling up? And if it is, gently draw yourself out until you can feel it really root down. And then as you draw that left arm across your left ear, feeling that length extending from the left hip all the way through the body and into the fingertips. As you inhale, we're gently going to twist the body to look towards the sky a little more. So we're getting a rotation through the spine, maybe the head drops back if that feels good. A few breaths here. This top shoulder can wriggle around a little bit, exploring the different places. Keeping those breaths deep. 2 more breaths. Noticing where you're grabbing. And then as you inhale slowly, draw yourself back. Take a moment, sit with that. Any kind of feelings of deep release can bring a form of slight dizzy or tingling. Let them subside before you allow yourself to inhale all the way the hands back up towards the sky. And as you exhale, take a lean over to the left. And again, it will be different. It's always different on each side. Root that right hip down. Draw the right hand out and only lower down where you can keep that right hip and knee connected, rooting down. So if it starts to peel, then you know you've gone too far. Take a few breaths in this space, rocking out that top shoulder. And then gently and very slowly tilting the chest towards the sky as you breathe into it. Bringing out the spine as we open the heart and we root into the hips. And as you inhale, slowly draw yourself out. Take a moment, soften the shoulders. Roll the head one way, and then the other. And as you next inhale, feel yourself elongate. Feel your shoulders slither down the back of the spine. As you exhale, sigh the breath slowly from the mouth. And feel how the body feels now. Maybe there's a slight pranic tingling sensation of life flowing through you. Becoming aware of all the parts of you that connect down and your heaviness on the earth. And follow your breath. And as you sit with yourself for the last few moments, have a thought of gratitude, something beautiful that you are so grateful for in your life. And let it fill your heart and spread into every cell of your being as you honour that moment. And then slowly, gently open the eyes, bring them back into the space. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take this energy you've created within yourself off your mat. Don't rush. Look after yourself, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.